Joint effort by Memphis Police and the Shelby County DA to catch the bad guys who have not been prosecuted in unsolved homicide cases. RJ Shakur spoke to a mother waiting for justice for her son's murder.
You hear it far too often: call Crime Stoppers to help investigators. I spoke to DA Mulroy, who says the cold case unit operating in his office currently is working with MPD on cases they've already classified as cold or unsolved. I also spoke to Joann Lewis and her family. She lost her son in 2012 and she's still wanting answers.
Lost my business, lost my job, I lost me.
Joann Lewis's biggest loss, her 25-year-old son, Gerard. It's been a decade since he was shot to death in southeast Memphis. Police say a bullet went through his back seat, hitting him.
It was like 1:49 in the morning. And they called us, and my husband answered the phone, and they said that that my son had been shot.
To this day, no one has been identified, and authorities aren't even sure of a possible motive. MPD says a cold case like Gerard's is an unsolved case that is more than a year old with no viable leads. District Attorney Steve Mulroy says his office's efforts are twofold.
There are cases where the police have been unable to identify a suspect, right? And so we need further investigation. But there are also cases where we have identified a suspect, maybe even have a warrant, but we weren't able to serve the warrant because we couldn't find the person.
Joann says this is just the continuation of a never-ending cycle.
And they may call me 2 or 3 times, and then I don't hear from them anymore. So that's how they treat the cold cases. None of them are going to be solved.
Another family among an untold number.
Okay, you have a lot. To me, you had a lot of evidence that night, and I think it got just mispassed.
Put yourself in our shoes. If this was your son, your cousin, your big brother, or nephew, how would you want somebody to handle this case?
Waiting for justice. Now, we did reach out to MPD to get an exact number of cold cases they are currently working on, but have yet to receive that information. Back to you.